Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to put a little automatic lock on your F150. This company is called Pop and Lock. Makes it so your key fob controls your tailgate. So when you lock your doors, you can also lock your tailgate. Alright, so I'll show you what you get inside. These kits are around 83 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link below so you can just buy it directly from Amazon and get it shipped really quick to you. So there's a two-part cable, one short one that goes through your tailgate, and then another longer one that goes underneath your truck. A couple extra zip ties to kind of zip it along the frame when you feed it under the car. And here's the pop and lock mechanism itself. So the mechanism is pretty easy. You basically tap the wires that lock and unlock your car, and then still power this to lock and unlock your tailgate at the same time. So a lot of people have little covers, or I have a bed rug over my tailgate, so just pop that off. And a bunch of T30 screws, I think about 7 or 8 of them. And this will reveal the lock mechanism on your tailgate. The easiest part is installing the pop and lock, and I would say the most time consuming is just feeding the wires under your car. Alright, and there's the tailgate wire for your backup camera, and that little bracket there will go right here on your tailgate lock mechanism. So just one 10mm bolt, and they provide you with 2 washers and a locking nut. You should use those so it clears the locking mechanism when it activates and deactivates. So 2 washers, put in your pop and lock. You just kind of feed it from behind on one of the openings, and basically it just clicks on right there. So after it snaps on, just put on their locking nut that they provide. Don't put it too tight, maybe put a little thread locker on it. And this is the short cord that you're going to want to feed it underneath your truck. It's kind of tight to see where, but I'll point out right there. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle. Right there is the cord from the tailgate. So you can just feed it through. And then you want to feed this wire through the tailgate to the pop and lock. And I did notice a little fish wire or coat hanger really helps, because there's lots of little channels in the tailgate. So here's my little fish wire, and just pulled it straight through. And just connect green to green, blue to blue. Worst case scenario, if you get it backwards, like if your lock unlocks and you're, vice versa, you can always switch the wires. And I decided to run mine along the passenger side, just along the frame. There's lots of holes that you can kind of feed the wire through. And there's a grommet or a little opening right under the fuse box on the passenger side. Some people like going through the driver's side and going up the firewall. I think this way is a little easier. You don't have to drill anything or make a hole in your grommet. You just use an existing hole that has a tape over it. And if you see right there, that's a little tape that's right under your carpet. So I'll just remove the tape from inside the car and feed my wire through. And then you're going to have to remove this kick plate. It's just a bunch of tabs to get access to the hole that's taped over. And I just put some extra Gorilla tape to kind of reinforce it. Make sure no water kind of comes up. And in your specific car, in the instructions that Pop Lock provides, shows you what wire to tap. Mine's the gray with tan stripe, and then the purple with the green stripe. And I use these wire taps. Some people solder. I think these will be fine. Just kind of tape them with electrical tape and should reinforce it enough for the years to come. Worst case, I mean, you do have lots of extra wire if it becomes loose and you need to retap it down the road. Now testing it, make sure it locks. Sometimes I add an extra lube because it's kind of sticking. But yeah, some thread locker and some lube is pretty much all the extra maintenance that you need to do to make sure it runs for a long time. So locking it and unlock. Some people modify it so it's a double lock to lock it. I think why risk forgetting your tailgate locked if you can just do a one click. And that's it. Thank you.